Hey guys, it's Gardening Exotics and welcome back to another video. Today we're doing my potato harvest. As you can see, I've tried to clear away some of the stems and stuff, but there's only so much you can do. Now with this stem I'm excited for, because sometimes when you pull the stem, just gently enough, you can get, see right there. See it guys? A small little potato, but you don't want to eat this one. Got some green on it. But with potatoes, you don't want to just take a shovel, jab it right in the ground, and dig, and then realize you've hit your potatoes, because I'll try to get y'all a better view here. As you can see, just by removing that one stem, we already have one. It's a pretty decently sized one. Two. And three decently sized potatoes that if you were to just go in there with a shovel and stab, you would have damaged your potatoes. Now I remember when I first started, oh, would you look at that? That might have been the starter potato. Yuck. Well, I'll just throw it into the woods later, or turn it into compost. Haven't decided which one yet. There's another one. Now with potatoes, guys, if you're a first-year gardener, you don't really have to dig that deep at all. It's sort of just there, a couple inches down. There's another decent sized one. If y'all are wondering what variety I'm growing here, these are Corolla potatoes. They're nice for some good potato chips. There's actually this one recipe I really like. I can't remember what it's called offhand, but it's sort of when you take them, peel them. Oh, look, another bad one, see? Oh, it's like a rock. I can't break it. Like, I have my other hand here. I can't break it. I legitimately can't break it. It's a rock. Like, I know it's a potato. As you can see right there, it's a potato. But I can't break it. Probably isn't safe to eat. Now, these are winter potatoes. Well, they're not like winter, but winter where you leave them in from spring, and that's what you got left. Like, yeah. But as you can see, there's a decent amount, just a bunch of small ones now. Usually you get nice. And I just realized I just made a huge mistake. I brought no way to bring these back into my house. I got my gardening gloves. I got everything but something to move them back inside with. But I think that'll be alright. But I think this one's just about out. If they're not in the general area, you see I didn't even dig that deep. There's a little bit in, and I've basically found all the potatoes. And if I didn't, I'll find out next spring. Now let's move on to the next potato. Now this one's going to be a bit difficult because it could have gone under this water drainage pipe, so... And the reason you may think, oh yeah, it's still alive. Yeah, look at the leaves there. It's because we had our first frost here. Oh, little baby one. Nothing much value though. Probably should have tried to clear the area a bit better before going in for digging. Now what you don't want to do, if you use metal flag poles like I do, they usually have a flag, but that one's lost it obviously. But you don't want to just jab them into the ground, because the potato could grow around it, and this one might be a little sad, I'm afraid. When I get back inside, I will weigh them for you guys. And if I forget, it will be in the description. Oh yeah, this one's a bit deeper. You can tell this one, but you can see some of them can be a bit deeper than others, and a bit crazier. Once again, this is an impossible to break one, so I will put it with the other rock. I don't know really why they're becoming rocks, but if y'all know, let me know down in the comments so you can help other people out too if they're having this problem. I'm not going to eat those hard potatoes because Another hard one. What is up with them this year? Now, I've been gardening for about, maybe this is my second year? Oh, yep, there's another good one. I've grown a lot of stuff. Just looking a bit more around now. That one was a little lower side. You can sort of just go around with your hand, and you'll find them. They're very easy to find. Unlike sweet potatoes, they won't be damaged that easily. So I'm just going to try moving this way a little bit more, see if I find anything. You don't want to just give up after a couple false tries, because I remember I did that maybe this spring, no, not this spring, but like this summer, I was harvesting a couple of them, and lo and behold, now this is how we have these. Now this one I'm most hopeful for. It did get the biggest this year. Just trying to move anything obstructing y'all's vision. But it did get the biggest, probably had the most. And look at that, I barely even dug it all. Oh, look at that sucker. It's green, so we can't eat it, but I can use it for next year's potato. But look at that little lump there, that's probably not great. Could have been a rock down there. Now, I'm being a bit more cautious with this one, because I remember when I'd walk through here, there was a little worm snake that I'd remember that scared the crap out of me, because it's just there. I have this one here. There seems to be a real big one in here right now. Oh, yeah, it's big. It's big, guys. Sorry if I've missed the camera a couple times. I don't know if I have. Just trying to get these potatoes out. It's starting to get cold. We've lost sunlight. Trying to rush this video in so that way I could get it in before. Yeah, what is up with these potatoes? They always seem to have a little nub. And for y'all's information, this I think is my first year for potatoes, but second batch of potatoes. So with potatoes, you don't really need to worry much about them. They're usually pretty good for not dying. And the one thing I did make the mistake of in spring is I left the dirt bare, alright? And it weighed down the leaves, so that way the plant could not function correctly because the leaves were covered in dirt, so they couldn't photosynthesize, and the plants died off earlier than they should have. So please, guys, don't make my mistake. I corrected it this year by putting down some grass, letting leaves stay. That's a nicer one right there. Smaller, but it's a bit more fun than the others. And I will show you all of them together, and I will try to remember to weigh them. If I don't, somebody comments it and I'll let you know the weight. Oh yeah, that might be a hard one right there. Yep, that's incredibly hard. So we're not going to be counting the hard ones because I don't know what's wrong with them. I think that's very weird. But let me know what types of plants y'all want to see in the future. That's real small. It's like smaller than my pinky nail. But let me know what types of plants y'all would like to see in the future from this channel, because I'd be certainly interested in what you guys have to say. And yeah, we're just about done here. We just need to... Now, for your information, these are not the ones I planted, because I would have definitely planted more had I known. But oh yeah, there's the old crappy one right there. I don't know how well you can see it, but it's definitely not the best to eat at all. But you don't even... what I suggest doing for the seed potato is first of all cutting it, so that way it can... And of course, once it has those little sprouts on the side, that's why you can grow them if they're straight from like your pantry or whatever. But the only problem is, you don't want to bury them too shallow or too deep, because they can affect the other potatoes' growth. Yeah, I think we're about done here. Here you go, guys. This is the end product, and then there's the bad ones. But we are counting these as good just because I can still use them for something. Alright, like and subscribe for more, guys, and I'll see you in the next episode. And keep on gardening. Bye-bye now.